Alright folks, we are back in Firewatch. So right now I'm on the end of the first night. I went ahead and played through the entire first mission again. I started a complete new game and worked my way back up to where I was before, and actually found out a couple things that I'd missed beforehand, and you can see I've got the boombox with me. I decided to just take it this time. And see what kind of effect that has on the game. So, you know, that obnoxious song is going to be playing for the rest of this intro. I did want to show you this. This is something I missed before. It is the Escape from Two Orcs map. I have no idea what this is about, but it was on the floor underneath that desk right there on day one. So I figured I would check it out, show it to you. And then there's a couple other weird things that I noticed, like after the vandalism took place, this cookbook is open, even though I know for sure that when I left at the beginning of day one, it was closed. And I also picked up the one note that I found. I forgot to confiscate that or take it with E before. So I'm going to go ahead and collect all these notes from now on and make sure I don't miss any of them. And part of the reason I started over and played through the entire first day to get back up to this point is because I was having some issues with my save game. I quick saved in a position that made me load into just falling through the map, no clipping when I loaded it, so I kind of had to do all this. Anyways, hopefully the story will be a little bit more immersive now. Let me show you this photo of Julia real quick. Can I pick it up? Yeah, you guys didn't see this in the first episode. I thought I couldn't look at it, but apparently I can. The one thing that's perplexing to me is the fact that she doesn't have a face. You know, because the camera's in her face, so I'm starting to wonder if that means that she is just a phantasm, doesn't even exist in the first place, because it is starting to look like this dude is a little bit crazy himself. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the next day. I'm going to go ahead and backtrack a little bit just by, you know, reporting the vandalism real quick.
Hey, what? They wrecked the place, threw my typewriter out the window.
Oh, and another thing, too, I left my lights on when I left the beginning of the day, and when I got back, they were still on, so that's actually a pretty cool feature. Turn them on and off. SOS, SOS, help us, save us, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyways, there we go, day 2, starting. Okay, so I've already played through this before, off camera, and I actually am just redoing it now because I kind of screwed up when I did play through the second day, so now I know what to do ahead of time.
I'm awake, what's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
Oh, and another thing I forgot to show you was the journal entry that he wrote.
That would be the case.
Let's see if I can get close enough to look at it this time.
We've had issues with the radios going out in this area before.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
So you're going to want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Okay.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
Oh my god.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
So, right here, May 2nd, 1989, that is today. This is the journal entry that he wrote from today. Sleep is going to be a real problem. Without making this a list of all that's happening all of the time for Henry from the future, this was the night your tower got turned over and your sheets were gone. Going to have to figure that out today because last night wasn't good and I'm fucking freezing. I was 100% sure I wouldn't have any Julia dreams out here since I was sleeping in a new place and everything, but sure enough, during the 30 minutes I fell asleep around 5 a.m., there we were back on the beach in Melbourne. There's that moment where I know it's coming, where I know the water is going to come up, and I think I'm going to spew or my heart is going to stop or something, but this time I woke up before everything happened. Maybe that's progress. I had my fingers crossed that I would just be dreaming about squirrels and mountains and trees and shit, but what are you going to do? Okay, so let's get started with today's mission. That's an interesting journal entry. Basically, he's haunted by the fact that his wife is, I don't know, off in Australia where he can't be with her and she's got some sort of disease that isn't completely clear yet what disease she has, because you guys did not see the dialogue decisions and the backstory that went on for like 15 minutes when I was trying to read through all of it in the first episode. I decided just to cut it out because it was boring and kind of inconsequential because it looks like a lot of the branching dialogue decisions lead you back to the same sort of conclusion either way. Anyways, we need to head this way. Oh wow, is it one of those games where I go super fast if I'm moving sideways? Looks like it. Ooh, a fallen tree.
Ooh, that wind last night actually tore up some trees near my tower.
Damn.
I know, right? Ugh, it's out of this world. Now, imagine we had a big fire burning.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's something else. I've seen a still evening kick up 45-mile-an-hour winds in no time. If that happens this summer, you'll really be in for it.
Psst. All right, then. Let's get a move on. This is going to take a second because we're going to keep dropping down these things, and every time we drop down it, when it's a big amount of space like that, we stop sprinting, which is kind of annoying.
It's actually pretty damn cold out
So we have
here.
to press the button again every time.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Let's talk about Julia.
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Let's go ahead and look at the map real
Well,
quick, too.
But you're taking a little break. Or...
We're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Okay, looks like we're going the right way.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you?
Yeah, it's this part where we
Okay,
overhear the
good.
conversation.
No, I don't think he has any idea.
I'm gonna listen.
I'm absolutely sure. Would you? All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
What in the heck?
Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
Who was that?
Who is who?
I don't think he has any idea. What was that? Were you talking about me?
What?
You left your button pressed or something.
Henry, that call was work. I was just talking to... Actually, it's not really your business. Why are you freaking out?
I'm not freaking out.
Good. I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit. Call me if it's important.
Okay. So she got really offended about me confronting her about that. If it is about me, then definitely something fishy going on there. It's intriguing, actually. Let's see. Let's copy this information. That'll tell us where we need to go in more detail. Let's take a look at that. Danger, bravery, the great outdoors, defend our frontier. From what, exactly? Fires? Is that a bunch of smoke behind that stag right there? I can't really tell. Anyways.
Yeah, I get the sense that not
Oh, I already
everything in
said
here
that
is
last
useful.
episode.
In the boxes? Why's that?
I don't really know what I'll do with the deer horn.
Firstly, they're called antlers. And secondly, stay out here long enough and you'll get creative.
Yeah, I already mentioned that last time in the last episode. So that is another thing to show that I've actually restarted the entire game, you know, and this is a second save file because I forgot to pick that up last time. I thought I did everything virtually the same, but that is something I forgot to do. So, oh wow, gap in bush. Wow.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Okay. And here we are. I know this from seeing the IGN video that this is where we're supposed to go, so I'm gonna have to go this direction, I think, first, and then I'm gonna have to circle around, go back up to that rock, well, go up to that rock, and examine the broken wire. Such a stupid code, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, really? Anyone could guess that. I mean, that would be my first guess of any code. If I tried to crack it, copy the information. Then we have the same thing, the same poster that's on our wall, the flora of the Shoshone. Blue spruce, cottonwood, lodgepole pine, aspen, birch shrub, alder shrub, mock orange, sagebrush, prairie fire, fillory, golden, aster, tailcup lupine. I'm pretty sure we have all of those species of plants in my state as well. Wyoming is not that far away from Colorado, nor is it that much different in climate and stuff. Let's see. Can I even read this? Dave, heyo, I got your note about needing to talk, and sorry I didn't track you down. Been looking for you all day. Figured you'd be out near the canyon helping those grad students, but I guess not. I don't even know I could really help anyway. We're coworkers, amigos professionales. If you need someone to throw back a case with and go time traveling, Ron's your guy. But I'm not great with the life stuff. You get it. Later, Ron. Okay, so 7/30/86, that is about 3 years old at this point, and it is another note between Ron and Dave. Let's keep that, okay? Pine cones, useless pine cones. Yeah, just some plants in there, I don't know why. So basically all that stuff is pretty much useless besides the note.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Really? Awesome. Good find.
It's like, I don't know, a mile and a half east of me. You just follow the trail up the hill, you can't miss it. I'll go see what the damage is.
Did the subtitles just say 2.5 miles? Pretty sure they did. That's a funny typo, actually. I wonder whose job it was to review all that stuff. Probably someone separate from the person who was in charge of the actual, dialogue recording, So there's probably a discrepancy there between the person that was working on the subtitles and the person that was working on the actual audio, and they just had some confusion and ended up not, transcribing it right. Speaking of, let's report those.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These
Confiscate that.
fucking kids.
Some more evidence.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
It looks like they didn't. Because the wire's cut. Or whatever. Let's see. Go hell? On some panties or something? What the heck is that about? I have to... Wait, I can't call it in? Oh, there we go.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead.
Haven't thought that far
That's
ahead.
not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Wait,
Let's
what's
hear it.
that?
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some
Weird.
adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
That doesn't sound like a very
find 'em.
professional way to
Thanks.
be a park
But
ranger.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, I'm gonna go
Big
this
into
way.
Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Well, assuming that it's even those two girls. I mean, that's the hard part in a vast wilderness like this where there's a ton of people potentially hiking around, in any location at one time. It's like, how the hell are we ever going to determine who it really was unless they have, fingerprints and evidence? And that's part of the reason I'm collecting all that stuff. Wait a second, was that the thing I was looking at a second ago that was off in the distance that I could see really clearly, even though it was in the background? Well, let's check out the supply cache, because we might as well, supply drop or whatever this is supposed to be. Yeah, so 2 Forks, empty. Spruce, empty. Moss Peak, empty. So what in the hell is this about? Why is it empty? Did someone steal the shit? Do we have more shenanigans going on with people stealing our supplies? Let's see, there's her lookout, apparently. I don't know why it looks like there's lights on. It's the middle of the freaking day.
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies.
Yeah.
I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Yeah.
Man,
Still stupid I can't go
there's
visit her.
an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Okay, then. Brian Goodwin. Whoa. Didn't mean to zoom in there.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he
Yep.
only used 3 or 4.
Why would that matter?
Neato.
Why is she concerned
Thank
about
you,
that?
Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Oh, wow. Another 3-foot drop that we're rappelling down. Like, look at this. Look at this. When I finished it... Oh. Yeah, rappel.
Anyway, yeah, Brian Goodwin.
There we go.
He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago.
Seriously?
Great kid.
Look at that.
You can bring children out here?
No.
We just rappelled down that.
You
There's
know,
no
I'm
reason
not a
to.
stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Oh my gosh, I'm kind of tired of talking about these guys. It is interesting. It seems like a mystery. It seems like she's up to something, you know. The fact that she recognizes that kind of sounds suspicious to me, but I'm just going to let it go.
So it goes. Have
Take a picture
fun
of
with
that.
that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll
See.
keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
If I'm going this direction, is there anything down here? Do I have to rappel down another cliff face, or is this just like a lookout?
Hey, sorry about snapping at you earlier. I thought about it, and yeah, I suppose that must have sounded kind of weird when you heard me take that other call.
Yeah, well, what was it
Plus,
about?
you're just out here in your own head. Trust me, I know how it is.
Why can't you explain it to me then?
Did you break any hearts back in Colorado when you took this job?
Changing the subjects.
I myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier.
I'm actually married.
But you're here.
Yeah?
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there, as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Yeah, well, the campfire smoke, obviously, even though I can't see it from this angle all of a sudden, that's a little bit weird. Strange. Oh, no, there it is. Still there. Okay, so...
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
I don't know what to say about that. Let's see. We're going this direction. So I guess if we just go straight, we'll get back to Thunder Canyon, then we can circle around to the lake, and then we can go in the direction that we need to go.
Anyway, a few thinly veiled threats should be all it takes to get us back up and running. Guy's a pushover.
That's a little rude. It's like your life is kind of depending on the repairman for that thing, and you're just like calling him a pushover and threatening him and stuff. I'd be pissed. That would make me less enthusiastic about a job if I was, you know, trying to repair stuff myself. That's for sure. I would not be into it. Yay, repelling. So many of these cliff faces are not even cliff faces. They're like steep hills. Yeah. Oh, okay, we're here in the canyon crossover.
Wow. I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across
Yeah, we
the
just
canyon.
did. Old
You're
news.
a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
If only we were wearing a jumpsuit. That would just be so stylish. Straight 80s status. Okay, let's go. Should be making progress at this point. See, we already were here, you can tell. I got that supply crate thing. I'm not sure what the music is supposed to be about. It sounds kind of,
What does she have?
Whoa. What the? Oh.
She's got Alzheimer's.
I was like, who are you talking about?
Dementia.
So, Julia.
How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah. I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Oh, I thought I noticed the smoke plume earlier, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I reported on it anyways. Okay, let me just take a quick look at the map again, make sure we're heading the right way. So we are going to have to take a left up ahead because apparently there is a trail in this area. It doesn't look like there's any other way for us to do that. So, get rid of that map, keep pressing the wrong keys. Yeah, right here. We're going to have to go down this way. Yay, more rappelling! So I wonder if you ever fall while you're rappelling, like again, or if that was just a scripted, like, first time in the last episode. I'll go ahead and check this out real quick. Whoops. What do we have? Some more map information, that's always nice. And a missing persons report. Let's report that.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Okay. That's rude. Okay, we are on the right path at this point, so let's continue, shall we? Oh, there's a waterfall.
It's a really nice waterfall down here. There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Well, there's been some sort of shenanigans. There's the campfire we were looking for.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
It seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
I have entered the teen zone. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
Ah, found my sheets!
Can I pick them up?
So they did break into your tower.
Guess not.
Looks like...
That or someone else broke into the tower and left the sheets here when they vandalized this tent here.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Let's see. Dear Psycho, I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving. We're going to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably a mental fucking axe murderer and are so going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks, dick. Cute. Let's keep that. That's some good evidence showing that they, are probably guilty for vandalizing my shit, especially considering that my sheets are there. So yeah, go ahead and report that note.
Oh, they're gone, for sure.
How can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. I've known you, what, 24 hours? Maybe you're nuts.
God, look, I just came out here to sit in a tower, all right? Not get into some mess with a bunch of co-eds.
It's fine. They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone. But you should see this place. It's weird.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know, but they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back, and we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Well, okay then. Day 3. I don't even have to go back to the tower. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and see what she wants from me when I start. Okay, I'm fixing the broken window. Find boards downstairs to patch the window. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode here because I don't really see any point in continuing it unless you want to see like an hour-long Let's Play. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will try to start off right here next time, but the saving is a little bit awkward and stuff, so we'll see what happens. Hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to seeing you in the next videos of this series. Peace.